The dramatization you are about to see is based on an actual, investigated, and documented case history of psychic phenomena. It is the next step beyond.
Checkout time is 12 noon. Bathrooms to the head of the stairs. Well, we've sure come a long way, haven't we?
Well, it's charming. We'll certainly be fine for one night.
Yeah.
Phil. So we took a chance. It's not the end of the world.
Janet, you keep saying we. Now, buying the farm was my idea, not yours.
What difference does that make?
Well, the difference is you happen to like city living.
I like being the wife of Phil Barlows. Wherever he is, whatever he wants to do. All right, what have we lost, 8 or 9 months?
All the money we struggled to save to get here. All the shoes and dresses you needed, and you wouldn't buy them for yourself.
Shoes and dresses wear out.
So do people, Janet. So do people.
Jan and Philip Barlow have come to the end, to the dismal end of a long cherished dream. But for Philip Barlow, tonight will also be the beginning of an adventure beyond his wildest dreams, beyond belief. And yet, it happened.
Phil, you happen to be a darn good newspaper man. The Chronicle will be very glad to see you again.
Oh, sure. All I have to do is let them know I'm coming back, and they'll have a ticker tape parade to welcome me.
Look, why don't you go on down and get our train tickets? The walk will do you good.
Because I don't have any money.
But the money we got from the farm.
There isn't any.
You said we got $9,800 for it.
Of which we still owed $9,200 on the mortgage. And our creditors settled for the difference.
Our creditors?
We sure had lots of them. Look, we'll save enough money to get back. Eventually.
And how long is eventually?
Please, Jan. Please, don't cry. Come on, honey, come on. Don't cry. We'll make out. Clean up this mess. Okay. Come on. Let's go. You got lots of stuff to do. Looks like the last person that stayed here had money troubles, too. Only, he went right to the heart of the problem.
The gold miner's handbook? tomorrow morning, I'm going to find us a place where we can make our meals, and then... Phil. Phil. Philip. Phil.
What is it?
You tell me.
Tell you? Well, what do you want me to tell you?
What is it, Phil? What's wrong?
Nothing.
You better hurry up, or you'll be the last in line at that bathroom door. Alexicos, October 7th, 1978. Out of the gold country to the far north today came a shocking story of the corruption of the human spirit by the poisonous erosion of fear, mistrust, and greed.
The one-legged Lawrence and his younger brother. One-legged? That's, laying it on a little thick, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe, but the rest of it's great.
Oh, such modesty.
What are you talking about?
Well, when did you decide to become a writer?
Me? Are you kidding?
But if you didn't write that...
Phil, are you serious?
Wait a minute. I seem to recall waking up last night, all of a sudden. And I was thinking about that gold miner's handbook for some strange reason. And I recall getting out of bed. But that's all I remember. I don't remember writing anything.
You better jump in that shower and wake up. This is an absolutely fascinating story, Phil. But it's not fair to leave me hanging.
What?
Well, the ending, you build up to a wonderful, suspenseful situation, and then it's nothing. Come on, how does it end?
Would I know?
You still don't remember writing?
Nope.
Well, don't you think that's a little strange?
A little.
All right, finish it and send it to the Chronicle. They'll buy it in a minute.
Oh, Jan, the Chronicle's a newspaper, not a collection of fairy tales.
Yeah, but it's perfect for the Sunday magazine section.
Well, I'd do myself a lot of good by sending in a phony story, now wouldn't I?
But no one would know.
Jan, I never before realized you had that much larceny in your heart.
Come on, who would it hurt? You give the paper an exciting story and we get our fare back home.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm serious. This is a darn good story, these two brothers traveling through the mountain country up north looking for gold. All the trouble they get into. Out of food, lost, it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it's just shades of Jack London, isn't it?
All right, listen. The younger brother, Robert, shoots his horse for food. But you see, Lawrence, because of his leg, has to ride.
Oh, that's right, he has one leg. Oh, the poor guy.
All right, you can cut that part out. You see, actually, they need the other horse to carry the mining tools anyway. Are you listening to me?
I'm spellbound.
Then they stumble onto this fabulous gold mine.
A gold mine, now that's a surprise, Jan. A gold mine. Let me take a look at that. In their weakened state, seeing all the gold snaps their sanity, and greed dissolves the years of brotherly love.
All right, what about this part? This part where you say the mine is only 16 miles from the settlement of Riverton. But they don't know it. There they are, sitting around all this gold and starving to death, waiting for the other to make a move toward his gun.
What a situation.
Well, how does it end?
It ends in the wastebasket, where it belongs. Look, any fifth grader could figure out the ending to the story, which is exactly what's wrong with it. Besides, it's a fake. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Barlow, the train just got in from the east.
Thank you.
Oh, darling. Darling, you never guess what I've just done. I got a job, too. Notions clerk at Armstrong's General Store. Of course, it's only for weekends.
That's not
but it'll
all
be-
you've done, Jan.
They took it. And a byline. Brothers kill each other over gold discovery by Philip Barlow. And a check. A beautiful check. I guess you noticed how I cut out all the references to his being one-legged.
Thanks, Lou. Read Carter's letter.
A follow-up story?
Yeah, a follow-up story. Carter wants to send a man down here to get background material on the Whittaker family. What do they think about the brothers who killed each other?
Philip, I am sorry.
Oh, sorry. You have made me an instant celebrity, you know that?
Phil, I just didn't think of all those things.
No, oh, no, you just didn't think, did you? Now, did you, Jan?
I'm Mrs. Lawrence Whittaker.
Please, come on in, Mr. Whittaker. You better sit down. Mrs. Whittaker, your husband stayed in this room, but that's all I know about him.
I don't understand. You are the Philip Barlow that wrote this article, aren't you?
When we took this room, we found a book belonging to your husband. His name was written inside that book. And unconsciously, I used his name in the story. The rest was sheer fiction, believe me.
Believe you?
Look, Mrs. Whittaker, what I did was a terrible thing, unforgivable. But there's just no way that I can make it up to you now. It just never occurred to me that Lawrence Whittaker would have a wife somewhere.
Mrs. Whittaker, it's not his fault at all. It's mine. I sent that article in. But don't you see? Your husband is alive and well.
Stop! Stop it! Think I'm a fool? I can't imagine why you're doing this to me. But I'm going up and claim my husband's body. And Robert's, too. And don't either of you try to stop me.
Mrs. Whittaker, please, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does your husband really have a brother named Robert? And did they go up north together? Mrs. Whittaker, if he does, what about those other things in the story? I mean, they can't all be true.
I thought the tears were over. I thought I'd gotten used to the idea of Larry being dead. Barlow, what do you want of me?
Mrs. Whittaker, those other things, they are true? Well, I don't know how to explain it, how to make you understand. But it is just an impossible, horrible coincidence. My husband did make up that story. So you see, your husband isn't dead. I'm sure he isn't.
I want to believe you. I want so much to believe you. There was one thing I didn't understand in your story. I wondered why you didn't mention that Larry had lost a leg.
Howdy. Hi. Say, look, you might be able to help me. I'm looking for a couple of men. They're brothers. Their name's Whittaker.
Never heard of them. What do they do?
Prospecting for gold somewhere up in this country.
Well, it's a mighty big country, you know.
Look, maybe you could help me with this. Has there been any gold mining in the area? I mean, nearby, within a 50 or 100-mile radius?
Well, none that I know of.
Well, is there anybody around here who might be able to tell me for sure?
Well, I'm also a government officer for claims. If gold is found, the claim has to come through me to register it. That's the only way it'll belong to the finder.
Look, I have a newspaper article here. I'd like you to listen to it if you would. Just 16 miles due east of Riverton, they came upon the first signs of human habitation. A rancher's hay shack in a small corral in an isolated valley. Apparently, no one had been in that cabin for some time. About 100 yards from the shack, they found an overgrown footpath leading up into the mountains. They followed it for almost a mile. Coming over a rise, they spotted an entrance to a mine.
There's a valley over near Riverton. Used to be a big cattle ranch. I haven't been over there for over a year, but I doubt if you'll find a mine over there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all your help. Whittaker? Lawrence Whittaker?
Robert.
Where's your brother?
He's in the mine with his rifle, guarding the gold.
And you did find gold?
Shot at me. Almost killed me.
Maybe I can go up and talk to him.
No. Not in a state of mind. He'll shoot.
Well, I'll be careful. Maybe you could come up with me, show me the way. You and I maybe could reason with him. Okay? Mr. Whittaker, my name is Phil Barlow. I just came from the Lexicos. Your wife is terribly worried about you, Mr. Whittaker. Mr. Whittaker. Mr. Whittaker. Your brother's dead.
Then it's all mine.
Unaware they were only 16 miles from civilization, Lawrence Whittaker died of starvation, and his brother, Robert, from a bullet wound to his chest fired by a dead man. But as Philip Barlow had written clairvoyantly some days before, they were both victims of the corruption of the human spirit, the poison of greed, and all for gold. All for nothing. This is iron pyrite. It's fooled thousands for generations. As a matter of fact, it's known as fool's gold.